Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing around with the MC. Here we go. Here we are. Let's do it. You know, I'm going to change this because it's slightly too bright. I was recording something slightly different. One of the kind of like ad things. I normally have the light a bit brighter, so otherwise green very well. So, a lot better like this. There we go. Also, I think I had my microphone in like a weird place last time. I ended up not picking up my voice very well. I've been having some issues with it cutting out a little bit. I don't know whether there's like actually a problem with it or something. I don't know. It's like not the most expensive mic in the world, not the cheapest, but not the most expensive either. So I don't know. I need to have a look at that at some point, probably. Rolo, let's go. Yes, in. Right, let's get this on. And so, more bitcoins. So you may, you may or may not notice that I managed to demolish my. my money because I bought all the rest of the graphics cards for Bitcoin. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it at some point. So we may as well just do it now. So yeah, I've like gone under 10 mil. But that's fine. My cat clicked on this video. Hello, James. And James's cat. Nonetheless. Dale, I watched the last video on YouTube, and it was quiet and cutting a fair bit if you weren't talking directly into it. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think it was partly the position. I think the position was not great. I had it like too high when I was like editing some of the stuff. I had it too high up. But also the sensitivity on the mic seems to have increased. I don't know exactly what the problem is. I need to have a play around with it. I haven't had a chance yet. But maybe I'll do that tonight, actually. Just like record a few things, speak at different voice levels. Yeah, it does keep cutting out quite a lot. It's just like, it's almost like overly sensitive noise gating or something. Not 100% sure. Hopefully there won't be any noise on today's stream, though, because I've got some people here who are working on a tree that is not very safe in the front. So they're like doing some circular sawing, chainsaw, whatever. All that kind of stuff. Now, the 2,500 case is actually alright. I will say. It's actually okay. What else makes good money? This one makes good money. The DVDs, so long as they aren't too expensive. The other night, I nearly bought one for like 50k. Because for some reason, everybody had paid for them. Right, let's just do a quick scav on factory while we get warmed up. How am I not following you? Yeah, I'm terrible at that with Twitch. I'm like hardly follow anybody. And I go to the thing, or like I raid somebody, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not even following you. That's quite bad. I'm normally following like most people on Twitter, I think. But on Twitch, it's just terrible. Because I'm just generally not on Twitch that much, like as a viewer, particularly. I think that's the problem. Yeah, we got to kind of rebuild the money stash a little bit. I mean, I have no problems. It's definitely going to be going up. I'm just like doing the efficient things. You know, the stuff that you need to do to make easy cash. To be fair, the run with the spear didn't really help. Dying twice with the spear was not ideal the other day. Because they're like 500k at least. I saw they're actually like 300 on the flea. But yeah, when I was buying them, they were like 500 and then another 150 to mod. You use sound lock? I do. I notice sometimes when your audio goes above your sound lock limit, it can cause the audio to stutter or glitch. Weird. Weird. I haven't noticed that. This is a purely microphone related thing. I don't know what the deal is exactly, but it just is a bit. I don't know. The voice activation seems a bit glitchy. Do they allow you to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? Yes, Twitch eventually gave up. Basically, like, the policy was unenforceable anyway. So it was kind of pointless. Like, what were they actually going to do? Go and see who's multi-streaming the same content at the same time? Like, it was silly. And so, like, it was technically doable, even without it technically being allowed. firing. Just scavs there, though. Ah, there's a box. Yeah, and so they gave up on it. Like, there are technically some little rules. But they're silly things, really. Like, you're not allowed to talk about how Twitch's quality is lower and stuff. But, like, it's just, again, it's like, it's even more unenforceable things. So it just doesn't really make any difference. What's computer specs? Me? I use a 5800 X3D and a 3070. 32 gig of RAM. What did this come with? One of these ones. Most of this is junk. SPP, I guess it's okay. That suppressor's alright. I'll take these because I craft with these. Same with the bandages. Most of the other stuff I can't really be bothered to take. Like these days, like, can I sell the pillbox? Like I can. I'll probably take this and then sell the rest like this. Classic mag dumping at camera extract. It's so funny though because you get that the muzzle flash was what was messing me up because you can still see it through like the solid floor. I'll just keep in mind if you run into audio problems, it works fine for me through headphones. If I use speakers, it causes my game to minimize whenever the limit is hit. Oh, that is weird. I literally don't even have speakers plugged in anymore into my computer. I think I have a pair that are like just down the back. This is why it's always worth taking scout vests because they're like really expensive. But yeah, I have a pair that's like down the back of my desk, but I just never ever use speakers ever anymore. I wonder whether I should hold out for these or not. Nah, we'll just sell them. It's fine. Crackers I'm actually using myself now. Depends what price they go for us. Yeah, that's a fair price. I'm going to keep them. Because I started crafting slickers again. Because they're actually quite good. Slickers have gone up in price a lot. Because of the ripstop barter. So you do the slickers thing. And with the slickers, you get the scav vest. And then you buy 3 scav vests with slickers. And then you turn those into 2 ripstop. And ripstop's expensive because that's how you do the plate, plate alchemy. Right, I'm going to get some dollars this way. I'm starting to run a little low on USD. So I'll list a moonshine in dollars. I quite like doing it this way. Because if you see here, so this is 2610. And this is listed just below 339.999. So that dollar rate is 339.9. Oh, 1 over. Yeah, so that's 130. Whereas on Peacekeeper, to buy dollars from him would cost you, I think it's moved very slightly, 143. So you're basically like 10% better off selling like something on the flea. I usually can't be bothered to do it for anything other than like large ticket items though, which is why I normally do it with moonshine. It's just kind of easier. Oh yes, SJ6s. These sell for a lot as well. Sell for a decent amount. I guess I'll just put them up for like that. Sure, they'll go there. You can normally sell them for 90 if you're willing to be patient and wait. Right, can we use the gym or not? Can use the gym. Can do that then. Know a lot about 3D rendering and visual quality, but when I have a problem in audio, I'm screwed. Audio is crazy on computers. 5800 X2D as well. Very good CPU for the price. I agree. It's fantastic, honestly. Yeah, the dollar moonshine thing. Yeah, because you can do it with anything. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's just because the game lists it at the... It's basically because, like, there's no purchase price for dollars. Sorry, there's no sale price for dollars. And so the price that you see on Peacekeeper is, like, Peacekeeper's purchase price for USD. That makes sense? You know, like, items on the traders are normally more expensive. The in-game price is what it uses to calculate its value on the flea market and its position. That would be like the middle of the sale price from a PMC selling to Peacekeeper's perspective versus the Peacekeeper buying price. It would be in the middle of the two. But because you can't sell dollars to anybody, we only ever see the PMC purchase price or the Peacekeeper sale price, which is what we use to benchmark. But the actual in-game price is somewhere lower than that. Yeah, like 130 or something. Right. So let's get ourselves... I need to get myself a bottle of water. And I'll just get this stuff back up to full. I can use them in craft anyway, so I'm not like too precious about it. Right, back over 10. Okay, this is good. I've just been like running my scav through factory while I've been editing, number 1. And then I've been crafting properly. And then do a bit of dollars. But right, okay. You can probably see what video I was making. This is the last comparison I was doing. So today we're gonna. I mean, maybe we go back to the spear at some point, but today I wanted to try out the MCX. I've like tinkered with it very slightly in the past. Question is, do I have any in the hideout? Let's see. What a nice surprise! Hello, Kyle. Welcome. 7 a.m. Where about you? I've got another spear here. I didn't realize I had another spear up there. I've got 3 spears. Right. P28. I don't really keep that much stuff in here anymore. Okay, there's not much in here. So let's go and buy ourselves an MCX. MCX slaps. Yep, exactly. It's a CBJ. CBJ is what makes it good. Yeah, look, they're back to like 400k now. Hello, Oscar. Yeah, Hyundai for 68k. That's right. I think there's some barters, but that really makes sense. EPX 1G phone. Like that's 30k. Like 50k barter. One of them. So that's 80k already. 2 of them, which are like 10. Better off just buying this, I think. I did do some modding. Did I save one? I've called one random build. Which maybe is good. MCX is good, but has a lot of horizontal deviation. We can give it a little test. Yes, Midgardner, yeah, exactly. Ever on SMG? Sometimes. I haven't recently, but yeah. Can you say something for our father, Jürgen? What does that even mean? The only good thing about this is that the suppressor is like very cheap. Because I'm kind of scared to... I've done the Raven thing, but I'm a bit scared to do that in particular. How many of these can you get? Just 1. I guess we should do it now. We've got 2. Yeah, the suppressor's very cheap for these. Yeah, I had this, like, I had a laser and this thing on random build. But I don't think that's necessary. Yeah, go chat. Any idea why most streamers I see only have the first debuff and not the severe one? Probably because it's, like, running out, I guess. I don't know. Full space cat. What, with the, Can you do that on this thing? What stock would that be then? I don't know. I don't think you can do that kind of stock on here. Your random build is my go-to except for the site. Yeah, okay. I guess like, well, does this give you +1? Oh no, it doesn't. It actually doesn't. So we can go +1, the Defiance. I think, is this the best build you can do? I think it's one of. Another charging handle? No. But I mean, this is okay. Ergo's not like great, I would say. How much was the total build? I don't know. I haven't built it yet. If I exclude the site and then save this as like... I'm still just going to save this as random build. Because I might put something else on it. Let's see. The only part about this that's a little bit more expensive, I think, is because this isn't the default handguard. I don't know whether it's worth changing it over. 5364 versus... I want to be able to do it. Oh, no, you can. 5364. 5765. I feel like the short handguard might actually be better. And again, like 64 versus 65 recoil, you just can't even tell. To be honest, it probably doesn't make any difference what I do. So picking the cheaper build is usually a good option. That is significantly worse. I wonder if the SE5 is superior, though. Another 1 recoil. Even more ergo. Yeah. Like, this stock is really good. Like, the other, there's not really, you can't really get the similar stats. Like, the CQB one is okay for or like economic min-maxing, but you can't really get the same stats without doing something like this. GDC builds like 2 recoil and 4 go better. I don't think so. So 61-66 versus 62-67. So it's one better on ergo, but one worse on recoil. and that combo is really expensive. Real expensive because the suppressor is really expensive. And the reason for that is because it uses this thing. The flash suppressor kit. It's not the muzzle brake. You can't attach the Knight's Armament muzzle brake to the MCX. It's only the flash suppressor kit, weirdly. Otherwise it would be better. I agree with you. This combo is normally better. But this is the flash one, and then this is the one that you're after. Because this one's got -9 recoil, whereas the flash kit has only got -6. Which is why. Here's the reason. So we'll go T-Lock, we'll go SRD, we'll go... nobody ever used anything other than the TVP, I don't think. Did I manage to... Oh, because I did that... Yeah, because I did the handguard. I managed to take off my thingamy. I don't know which of these is cheapest. Yeah, SV. I don't want a tan thing on there, really. Although I'm going to put a tan flashlight on. Right, let's save this. Oh, it's changed my build now. So this is what, MCX? Did I call it just random build? Hopefully that's the same. Yeah, there we go. Although the only question is, the only problem is I don't think I can buy the SE5. So we probably are better off with this. 4 ergo for 1 recoil though. It feels rough. Feels rough. I mean, the thing is, it's only 1 ergo different to the RVG. So whatever. Okay, so with that done, now this is 100k. It's all from the traders, 100k. You want to put the longer barrel in? Do I though? Do I really? Oh, this is the long barrel. Yeah, this is the long one. Yeah, 94k on top. So the whole gun is 180. But then obviously you need to put on some kind of sight. I don't want to put on the long handguard. I don't think it's worth it. Is that the stock? Is that stock better than the MOE? It is different. It's not like it's better on ergo. So 50. So there's two butt pads that you can have on this thing. One is -2 ergo but -3 recoil. I mean, for the specific stats, it's -2 ergo and -2% recoil. The other one is just -1% recoil. So this one is just like no downside. And the other one is like ergo at the expense of like 1 extra recoil point, which feels kind of pointless. So versus like 58 and 66, you go for the MOE, you get 54 and 64. So 54, 64, and if you did want to go for the middle ground one, then you go 56, 65. So it's like somewhere. It depends on where you want to put it, right? Depends where you want to put that that piece. Now, I do feel like if I'm going to run streets, which I think I'm probably going to. I know streets is quite a long range map, which is a bit annoying. But I feel like I don't want to run like an optic on this thing. Partly for frames as well. Because the frames on streets have been kind of unfortunate recently. CBJ. I got some CBJ. I don't have loads of CBJ. I think the next one is M62, but I don't think you can. I think you have to buy that off the fleet, which is kind of important. What is the next one down? I guess it's like, yeah, I guess it's BCP FMJ. I'll just buy some so I can stack like the later mags with it. Just to make sure I don't run out. Because otherwise, if I'm going in with like 100 rounds of TBJ, I'm going to be out in like 5 raids. I die. Kind of sucks. Did I not put a Defiance on the front? Oh, I did. But but I lost it because of the changing over the okay, let's grab one of these then. The EOTechs feel like slightly longer range than something else would. Okay, so I'm gonna go 10 of those and then 30 of those. That should be fine. And in this guy, I'm gonna go 20. And in this one, I'm gonna go like 20 and 10. Something like that. Something like that. Right. What have I got in this? Yeah, so I've got GAC front backs. And let's have a quick look at streets. Where was House Arrest? I think it's the one after Debtor, actually. House Arrest Part 1. You need Iron Gate. Okay, well. We'll see. We'll see if we go past. I think I've got Iron Gate with me. Oh, yeah, what was the other key that was good? There was the... The other streets marked room. Mysterious. Mysterious key, isn't it? Use the shorter handguard, you can use the QDC muzzle brake. 1,000,000 rubles. Is that worth it for 10 uses? Yeah, check 13. Is that worth it? Kind of tight on money. Got 10 mil bet. Arena installation will take 3 hours. Really? What do you mean? Are you not looking at something old? I was not aware that they were putting... Oh, you're right. They're at 2. We are planning to install a patch for Arena. This update will focus on fixing issues with hit registration. Huh. I mean, that's good, obviously, but that's kind of like out of the blue. Thank you for the armor video. Really helped me. I've been confused. Yeah, there's a lot of options now. A lot of guns. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think we leave it for the time being. I think we leave it for the time being. We just queue up for streets. Right, let's do this. So, I've not got any cash with me. Probably a mistake. Probably a mistake. Just take a bit. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's go. Almost tempted to get night or something. Anyway. Oh, I didn't check for the QDC. Never mind. Okay. Oh, my video was great. Thank you, Freezer. Standard optic? Ah. I'm not a big believer in that. As a mag splitter, the magazine presets have been a godsend. True. True. I actually probably just need to turn my mic up. I'm going to turn my mic up a bit. I don't know what's going on with my mic. So weird. 2 times always feels like a good compromise. Yeah, but on streets you have to deal with picture-in-picture, which just kind of sucks. Doing the Elcan hollow sight. I think that one's really good, but the sensitivity is slightly different. It's slightly higher than the others, which is really annoying. And thank you, Marksman. Thank you. 3D modeling a cargo ship whilst listening to stream. That's beautiful. Yeah, which rigs have 3 slots? Basically the CSA, the really cheap one. The Alpha, the ANA Alpha. You've got like a bunch of armored rigs, so like the TV-110 and stuff like that. But I don't think that many useful ones are... I don't think that many useful ones have 3x1s because most of them only cover the plate area with the soft armor, which kind of sucks. So... Why you got to always spill the mystery sauce? Sorry. Neck armor does give you concussion. Yep, you're quite right. It does indeed. It's because it hits the head hitbox is the reason. It hits the head hitbox. So, there you go. Yeah, there's something weird going on with this microphone. Actually, I wonder if there's like some other setting or something. Let me have a look. Sound settings. There's some like global master volume on my mic. Yeah, it does seem really low. Manage devices. Let's have a look. Input. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Device properties. Oh, it's at like 24 volume. When did that happen? No wonder I've been having problems. Hold on. Is that like that's deafening, isn't it? No wonder my mic volume is so... I'm talking really softly now. I wonder what that was. I wonder what that was before. Let me change it to 40. My ear's bleeding. I'm sorry. Let me change it to 30. Too loud on YouTube? Yeah, it probably is too loud now. Is that better? How's that? How does that sound? We'll do live sound test. It's okay. It's only just bumping into the red when I speak loudly. I also noticed this in the audio spectrum on Premiere Pro. Because I was having to boost it like 8 decibels in Premiere and never looked at it. This must have basically what happened was like all of my... Seems okay, good. All of my sound settings got reset to 0 volume. And when I brought the slider back up, everything was at 0. And so I just had to remember where everything was, which is like, it's actually just a huge pain in the ass from an editing perspective. Your first adjustment was perfect. I think that was just like full square wave of my voice. By the way, I've been really enjoying Arena. I hate to say it, but I've actually been really enjoying Arena. I've played it a bit off stream. Wouldn't you know? I think I'm enjoying it on the basis of the main game, though. I don't think I'm necessarily enjoying it because of what it is purely, but because it's like a training ground for playing the main game. And I think it's because like I can feel myself improving at PvP. You should try the spear. I did last stream. I did the spear yesterday. I'm gonna do a video about the spear. I might do a bit more though. I might do some more. It depends on whether I put out, because basically I've got something pretty much good to go for the spear. But this is so much better. This means I can like move away from my mic and not like cut out. This is actually nuts. It's very big nutting material. It's very good. The spear is awesome. I love the spear. It's really good. Class, I'm using Scout. I also changed my keybind for lean to just an actual mouse button. I'm gonna chill in this spawn. Like this one is actually alright. Like there are some people who can come from over here, kind of. And there's usually the big fight normally happens like up this corridor here. I got like a double kill down there on a triple on a trio the other day. So like if you push out and rush from there, you can get caught and end up just like bumping into a ton of people. So I'm just going to loot here instead, I think, for the minute. Like, I'm kind of in a money-making mode, which is good. Because I bought, like, a few random things. So I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I have 10 mil now. I actually went down to, like, 7. Buying random stuff. Random stuff being... I bought a yellow keycard on a whim when I was playing labs. And then I paid for all of the remainder of my GPUs as well. Which was another 20? Something like that. I like Arena, but feel the risk jeopardy is what makes Tarkov so fun just isn't there for me. No, exactly. And that's why you basically have to play it in tandem with the base game. I feel. Where did I actually want to go? I can kind of go anywhere. I should be more extract focused on this map, I think. Crash site, damaged house, Klimov. Okay, well, I mean, maybe I can make my way over to... like, post office first? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is about Arena, like, yeah, the risk reward isn't quite there. In the same way. Like, it isn't. It's just a different game. But in some ways, that's okay. Because it allows you to focus on certain very specific things. Like PvP and that kind of stuff. Like, there's quite a lot of stuff that I'm trying to improve on in Arena that I just tend not to be focusing on when I'm playing actual Tarkov. And I think that I found my PvP skills like kind of stagnating. I was talking to Church about this when we were doing ScavTalk the other week, about how I kind of been through like a couple of different stages with my Tarkov skill, and like went from a newbie to being like, you know, knowledgeable at the game, but not necessarily like proficient. I was pretty bad. I was probably like below average, honestly, at shooting, because when I was working full time, I was literally playing the game like maybe an evening in the week and like one stream on a Saturday for like 3 hours. I was like hardly playing because I just had no time at all. Since then, like after I went full time, obviously I was playing a bit more. So I kind of have jumped up in my skill level a little bit because I was playing like, you know, a bunch around the wipe and then a decent bit more after. Yeah, playing a decent bit more like on stream. It was good. But then I think that was fine for like the first 6 months to a year. But then the past year, I don't really feel like I've necessarily gotten any better at like Tarkov mechanics. I'm basically just the same as I was. In terms of like shooting and movement and that kind of stuff. Whereas Arena, you just get into positions and situations so many more times, you can start reinforcing those feedback loops. I feel like I don't get into the positions enough in Tarkov because I don't really play enough, and I don't really play like a chatty enough play style to get into those situations all the time. Which then means that like by the time I come to the situation the next time, I've kind of forgotten the lessons that I learned the first time around. Does that make sense? And you kind of need to lose the looting, risk, reward, blah, blah, blah. You can't, like, you kind of need to lose that to do that. So for me, Arena's a lot about the main game. Like, it's definitely not standalone for me at all. I bought a 12mm lime, you're not the same. That sucks. Worth killing Sturman 20 times for the quest? I mean, for me, absolutely not. Oh, it does kick a bit. I'm off it. I should probably have fired this in the... Hey, look, we can use this. I should probably have fired this in the shooting range before coming out. Don't play the MCX. Oh, you don't have to do with CBGA players. Contact balls to streets? Yeah, 100%. Because you got like, you need the range on streets. Use arena as a warm-up, get better PvP for regular game. Yep. You know what, I don't think people really like watching arena. Which is sort of an issue. Like, I did it yesterday, and I just don't know if, like... I actually need to go back and look at the statistics properly. But I feel like people just don't want to watch the stream if it's arena. But I still think it's valuable for... There was a Gav foot pop. Anyway, I actually did an arena match before playing today. Funny old Scav. This is good though for getting RI in. Okay. I find there's just so many exits on streets that often I end up just getting a bit of like paralysis about like where to go. Half my issue is that I end up gravitating towards Plymouth Street for some reason. Get my lessons learned. It's so easily done. Oh, interesting. PDs galore. Okay, well maybe we ignore that section. Hi, just popping in at lunch. Want to say really enjoy the content. Thank you. Thanks, David. Yeah, my playstyle's not for everybody. It's a bit more like normal, I would say. Yeah, it doesn't half yank. This thing does a bit of yanking down. Got to get used to it. It does feel like there's more pull on it, like upward pull, and it's quite consistent, the upward pull. I think the thing for me is that at this fire rate, I'm used to using the AUG, which even compared to this is like quite a lot lower in terms of vertical recoil. It's why I like the AUG so much. Especially Arena had sections of the maps with EFT. Me too. Me too. Only bought the one at the highest price. Freezen. Yeah, I mean, I saw a tweet of Airwing doing that the other day. He bought something at like some insane price. He spent like 20 mil on something. Like, actually insane. Arena's kind of mere content. Go to watch people chat it on maps. Yeah, because there's nothing to lose on Arena, right? It feels like the practice game. Like, the only reason why Arena is going to be good is watching the tourneys. Of course. Like, is that a surprise to anyone? That's not a surprise to me. He did die. He's just in the shadow. That's not a surprise to me, though, right? Because there's nothing on the line. You know what? I don't think I've ever been in this side of the Terror Group building. Current level, 42. I don't think I've leveled up since I hit... Oh, no, I'm 43 now, somehow. I haven't really done much since level 42. I kind of stopped questing, and I'm just doing my own thing. I like took a little bit of thinking time to decide like what I wanted to achieve in the game, and I basically just want to explore various different weapons and different strategies in different areas of the map and do some fun stuff. So today we're just kind of chilling, doing the MCX, and then there's like a bunch of different guns that we could use in theory. I want to try out the Ash 12 maybe at some point, like. But yeah, like tournaments are the reason why Arena could be good, because then you've got something on the line, and the thing on the line is the prize money to win. You only get one shot, whatever. Like just watching somebody grind, like ranked Arena, I don't think it's going to really cut it. All right. Can I get in here? Nice little vault, okay. White computer. Haven't seen one of those since the 90s. Hello, Goat. I'm doing good, man. I just need a couple of these. Just chill while I read. Weird spot for Tarkov Shooter 4. I haven't done Tarkov Shooter 4. I should probably start bringing in a backpack, like a gun on my back. Just to do it, then. Trying to go mostly to Pinewood. I know, I go to Pinewood all the time. MBD. Yeah, I've already got that key. Is it valuable? I can't remember whether it's valuable or not. I had to finish Punisher at level 44. Wow, you've dragged your feet on that one. Is this why we're like 8 to 12 months? I don't think so. I don't think there's any way. That would be longer than the longest wipe ever. The longest wipe ever was like nearly 8 months. Org looks a bit off to me. Ah, the Org rocks. The Org is goated, dude. So good. What do you think about people using cantids? I think it's somebody in my Discord said it really well. They said it was like a micro advantage or something, or like a micro optimization. That was it, a micro optimization. And I agree with that sentiment. I think it's a micro optimization. Why can't you loot white PCs? Yeah. I don't think it's really worth doing. Like, you look at the thing and it's like, okay, like I can see why people are doing it maybe, like I sort of see the reason, but will we have a video for Gunsmith Part 23? I need to get around to doing it actually. I think there's only like 3 more to do. I always... Always end up dragging my feet on the last set of gunsmith ones. Each wipe. I'm gonna start bringing more CBJ in. Yeah, lighthouse is lighthouse though, isn't it? Yeah, sniping outside an inch is not too bad. Start of a wipe, the start of a raid. 6, part 5 done on factory. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Forwarded whilst finding vertexes. No, I didn't find any. I was very tempted to go and like play reserve a bit. Euros for. Oh, mentor. Because like I know you can find them on reserve, and it's a bit less like toxic than lighthouse in my opinion. I'm gonna start replacing stuff with other stuff soon. These things are kind of crappy. They're only worth like 3k each. These things are not worth much either. Yeah, the recoil is quite high. I wonder whether there is some value in... Get your boy. Your boy, the BTR. Half tempted to take it. Be a kind of boring loot run. You know, I've never taken the BTR before, so now that it's supposedly fixed, let's give it a try. Don't know how much it costs though. How do you... Oh yeah. What's tram? Pinewood Hotel. That's Grain City Centre. If I want to get to... Pay for covering fire. I don't have enough money to pay for covering fire. I guess, like, is tram good? Tram is sewer. Oh, that's... Is that what I want or not? Pinewood, Claps Crane. I guess Pinewood's alright. Well, Pinewood's... Yeah. Claps Crane takes you back there, but you're kind of stuck. Medina Sin was underneath. Better pick fast? Yeah, I know. I think we'll pick Pinewood Hotel. Consider my own creation. Gladiatorial fights. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Don't forget to transfer the loot. No, but again, it costs a load of money. Like, I don't have that great a loot. I don't need to transfer it. So we're going to end up at Pinewood. We're going to end up between the green flare extract and Pinewood itself. So we'll see. Not recommended sniping PMCs coming out of Fortress going to Old Gas on Customs from factory with broken window. I guess that's like, yeah, there's high traffic over there. That might work. Yeah, I still haven't done Tarkov Shooter 4 myself. I recommend you have a strategy for every spawn. Get an early kill and then go where you prefer. That makes sense. Am I going to get murdered on exit? Yeah, I'm actually not going for Lightkeeper this wipe either. I just can't really be bothered. I was like, well... Oh. Kind of risky, but... Oh, that's bad. There's somebody dead here. Holy moly. I didn't notice that until I was there. 20 FPS counter? We kind of know the deal with streets. Mine tends to... Well, it was running quite badly for the last stream that we did. There we go. Okay, well, we got a survive under our belt, and we didn't die to the TKM EKO, man. So that was good. Someone effed up their flare, got exfil camped. I think they got exfil camped. Because you normally die further down the street, I think, if you mess up the flare. I got everything just for achievements. The achievements save across wipes. They do. Yeah, they do. They do. What are some of the, like, hidden ones? There's some, like, really tough ones. What are they? Legendary. Oh, is it rare? Yeah, drunk kill, stuff like that. Kill 7 PMC operators in one raid. I haven't done that one. John Wick's Air. Was that 4 with a pistol? Look like John's Air. Ah, there's the hidden ones. Okay. Yeah, survive a raid without run through. That's hidden, apparently. Diane Tarkov is also hidden. Locate the crash plane. Search the office in factory. Eliminate scav while playing as a scav. I don't know why these are hidden. Eliminate PMC for headshot from over 500 meters away. 4 PMCs with a pistol. PMC with a headshot whilst under alcohol effect. Eliminate Zerachi once. Eliminate one of the hooded men with their own knife. Crazy. Crazy. Right. I'm tempted just... What I'm going to do, I think, is just, like, leave the BCP there. And I'm going to take 2 stacks of CBJ. Because this thing eats ammo. Like, nobody's business. Like, if we have a particularly pitched battle in the raid, I'm genuinely just going to run out of CBJ on streets. Like, streets is crazy like that. Like, you do kind of need more ammo and stuff than normal. For sure. Did I get shot? Not really. I took 1 right shoulder hit. The value of the armor, I guess. That's it there. If there ever was going to be some. I'm like, I don't think it's as good anymore. But it's definitely not worthless. Not as amazing as it was. We'll give ourselves a bit of a top up. I'll go and like find some food or water. You can find food or water in streets like quite a bit. Bring a bolty. Oh yeah. The streets, I don't know, maybe. The thing is, I probably should just bring one. That's the thing. Probably just bring one. So what I've been doing with Moonshine, by the way, as like a little optimization thing, is doing this barter, because it's now worth it. But you can only buy... So you need 5. You can only buy 4 of these Amelia Rise. So when they get like kind of low on the fleet, I tend to buy one. Because then we can do this. I guess I should eat this bit, I suppose. Be like... Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Because Moonshines are going for a lot of money this swipe. Like 350 or something. So if you can get, if it's like, yes, what are those things cost? Like 15 times 5? 80 times 2 plus 120. So you're making it for like 280, selling it for 350. It's like a decent profit, I think. Yeah, running out of energy is... that's one thing I really like about streets, is the fact that you basically can't run out of food and water. Really nice. I'm keeping, even though I've got vitamins, I'm keeping the vitamins to hand, just in case, because... all my ones are fine in raid. And there is a quest for it later, but if the wipe does go long, then I want to still be able to do it. That's why I'm keeping vits. Right, and then let's do green gunpowders. As I said, we'll try to build the stash of money back up a bit. I won't sell everything yet. This is one great thing, and one thing that I actually think is super valuable for me and you guys and the stream, was I did buy the extra stash space. But even with all the crap in here, it means that I can just like dump stuff into my stash and not have to sell it straight away. Which is huge quality of life value for me, for the stream. I think it's worth it. Shall I repair the gun? Probably. Half the time it repairs it like really badly. Great, is it? I need another flare. Oh, let's make sure we get that first. Buy 2 of them. only buy 2 per reset, but they're normally quite cheap on the flea. Yeah, like 10k. Like, not that expensive. I probably should get some more money as well. Okay. Right. Yeah, so that spawn up there, I don't think it's that bad. The one I started up previously, the Expo one, but I don't think it's really very good. So there's not much like amazing loot nearby. No, you can't be the first to the place. Oh yeah, I was going to bring a bolty, wasn't I? Let's do that. Let's try and do that. I'm struggling with interchange. Can't get into them all without dying to someone in the dark corner. It is hard. Make sure you've got your graphics settings set right. So make sure your gamma's high enough so you can actually see. They changed the interchange lighting back to the way that it used to be, sadly. The mall was a lot more lit up, and something that they did means that you now can't see inside it again, which is a bit annoying. I don't know why they did that. It's sad. I don't really have much headroom. Maybe you do an M700 because they are the lightest sniper. Make a really lightweight one. Not using butt pad? I am. Wait, did it take it off? No, I am. It's got this on it. I am. It's a thin one. The one that doesn't decrease your ergo. So, we want to go with... Oh, it's the mag that's blocking us, I think. We do that. I don't want to change the barrel. Okay, so the Archangel... sorry, the AICS. This one's the lightest one. And then in terms of suppressors, the lightest one is the Thunder Beast. Which is where? Where are you, Thunder Beast? Where are you? This one. Gotcha. Do I have any of these things? 30. I wish Escape took you to like the previous page. Yeah, I guess that's still cheaper. You can go tab. That's one way of doing it. Is that cheaper? Hard to tell. Not sure. Then we'll just add the little M700 mount on, and then I don't know what we'll put in here. Like, what's kind of cheap? What's like cheap and good enough? Probably none of these really. These cheap anymore? Not really. Pack 30 is probably the cheapest one. Yeah, for 3 of these, class. About the same as the flea price. Then which one do we want? Like that one. So this is like M700 lightweight. I'm probably still going to be overweight, unfortunately. This one also is not the highest, like... Can you top load this thing? I remember. Bug on any map is annoying. Trihawk? Yeah, I could put the mount on, do Trihawk or something. I kind of want a variable. Variable is just nicer. Okay, let's see. Can. There you go. Best CPU for Tarkov. Something really fast Intel, but yeah, probably the 7800 X3D is probably the best. Where's my weight threshold? I was overweight. I was overweight before anyway. Why am I now overweight whereas I wasn't before? Oh, because of M80. Oh yeah, we don't stand a chance, do we? We don't stand a chance here. What's worth more? 40 M80s or 15? Like 18k. This is CMS, which is like 30k. Well, the splint's probably worth less, actually. No, it's worth 20,000. Big bullets are heavy. Only chamber top loads doesn't fill the mag. No, it should do. It should do. I didn't have any bullets to go. Let's just see. Hey, Big Tuna. Thank you, man. Especially on my video? Good. Love the MCX. I used to love it more. You can't get AP anymore for it, which is just sad. Well, like, you can, but it's funny made. Is there a craft for it? No? I can't actually remember. Anyway, we'll just see if there's opportunistically a way that we can get a kill here. And I'll probably just die or whatever, but... CPU and SSD with high cache. Yeah, so high cache CPUs, 5800 X3D, 7800 X3D, SSD, and like the fastest RAM you can get. That's kind of what you want. Any more audio pop testing? I did a bit offline, but it's nothing like super conclusive. I think the idea is, if you've never seen that entity, I think that you get an audio pop, in my opinion. Why the M700 VPO sound identical? I don't think they sound exactly the same, but... With the armor plate changes, would a UHM plate be the best material to run in the front? I think so, but not because necessarily the material, just because of the weight. The weight is so low. I don't think that the effective durability really matters that much anymore. Try a sniping spot from Beluga? Maybe. Who are you going to see from Beluga, though? That's like half of my problem. Like, who do you actually see from the Beluga office window? Like, what does it look at? It looks out over, I guess, over the, like, front of Pinewood, like the sort of the side bit, and maybe some of the underpass. I've been up there a few times, and I've not seen anybody there. People taking flare. That's not the Beluga one. Sorry, am I thinking of the wrong one? I'm thinking of the one, like, at the end. How's MCX testing going? I haven't killed any players yet, but the gun's got a bit of recoil. It's got a bit of recoil. It's okay, though. It's alright. It's alright. Beluga, you see all the way down to Lexos? You do, but, like, who's actually there? Because nobody approaches Lexos that way. Like, nobody runs across the road. Do BSG know about the audio pop? Yes. Do they know how to fix it? Apparently not. Yeah, the only plate I've run to the ground is a side plate, and they start with 15. Exactly, and they're ceramic. So it's like the worst of the worst. Any of the other plates, they just never take enough damage. Like, you're dead by the time the plate's like half health, you're dead already. Because it's only this much. They have to hit you here, here, around the side, there, like the other plate at the back. Like, the plates themselves, they just never take enough damage to warrant, like, prioritizing effective durability. It just doesn't matter anymore as a mechanic. Yeah, Freeze, exactly, man, exactly. Doesn't it ever seem to get to that point? And plates stop bullets as long as you have one durability. That's actually gone now. That's not quite the same as it used to be. Plates were doing that when they shouldn't have been. So now they act more like normal armor. So the durability does matter. They don't just... Basically what was happening was plates were blocking, like, magic bullets. Give me one quick sec. Thought someone knocked on the door. It wasn't anyone. Was no one. Cool if all the non-subsonic guns made louder sounds with suppressors. Yeah, that could do with a rework, really. Audio pop's the only thing that gives you a fighting chance. But the problem is, though, you don't know how many times you audio pop on somebody else and then they kill you. That's the issue. The audio pop, it's weird because people haven't complained about it enough because it's asymmetric in how it functions, and you only know that you had it when it gives you an advantage. So when somebody kills you, it feels like the person's got ESP and are cheating. That's the problem. The great spot behind the glass in Radina. You overlook the whole square and no one can see you at all. Maybe we go there. It depends where we are. Hello, Sad. Would you say a 50% HP plate is worthless then? It's just the class below. Oh, we're here again. Okay, well maybe I do crossover. I'm going to search the bodies because the bodies are like... These are like... what do you call them? Actually, maybe before searching the second one. Yeah. Not allowed to vault that? Oh wait, I should have checked this side. That's scavs. I can't even get scavs. Let's see if I can. The scavs would do something. Okay, well I guess like nobody else spawned down there. Funny. Okay. Yeah, I never use bolties ever, so it's good to get a little bit of practice in this case. It's one of those ones where I feel at this point like I'm building cash back up or whatever, but I can spend the money on taking something into raid sometimes. Like I'm not going to always want to do it, but sometimes I might. Yeah, watch people crossing the street below. I kind of missed the exit. I thought it was further across, but it wasn't. Yeah, you need to pay attention to the plate durability in so much as like repair them when you get out of raid. But like you should be repairing the aramid anyway, so you can just repair all, right? It's fine. One thing that I get like really paranoid about now versus arena is that like I would get really paranoid that there's gonna be somebody behind me. Not something that I was really that paranoid about playing Tarky, but like people creep up on me on arena all the time. Is that just a scav? Surely it must be. Early spawn scavs, I guess. When instead about to give up on, like main gun snipe on the back. Just didn't work for streets for me. I think, yeah, it depends where you go. I think, like... It'll probably end up... I mean, yeah, you'll end up in a situation where one of the two guns doesn't end up, like, working out for you, right? But that's just... That's the way it goes. Is indeed the way it goes. This is where I was thinking of going, the Luger office. Okay, so... Not 100% sure what that means. Gav down there? Or was a player up here? Shots from both sides. Could be scavs shooting at 2 sets of people, like a sniper on one side and play on another. Well, I just, yeah, and the player's like in the road. Something like that. Hmm. Doesn't necessarily feel like the best place to be. Normally I think I'd just run over the road, but maybe I should just do that. Try and go from cover to cover. I reckon that scav went down here. Oh. Oh. That's a bad time. Okay, it's not at me. I was not expecting that person to be there. You can probably tell. Ow. Big ouchie. You liking the MCX? It's okay. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's okay. I still think the AUG is better. The thing about the MCX is that the ammo is superior until you can get 5501. That's really the point of this, I think. It is a really, really nice gun, though. Adrenaline underrated. I think adrenaline's quite good, but... Right, what we got? What's the situation here? Front plate doing work. Arms doing work. Just before I do this, let's do this quickly. So... That do that? That do it properly? No. That just put it in. It didn't do it right. Why didn't it do it? There needs to be some kind of delay. I'll bring this out here. Okay, that's better. So front plate is now full. And back plate is the damaged one. And this is the advantage of running class 4 both sides, actually, which is nice. All these things kind of suck. Croutons at least are using crafting, I suppose. Hello, Propeasy. If I had 85501, I'd probably run the M4 or the AUG. Yeah. I think the quest is doable. You just need to... You kind of want to do it as a group thing. Alright. Repack this. I've used the canted only exploit. No. I mean, I think it's overrated. I've said it before, but I think the best way to describe it is as a micro-optimization. I don't think it matters, like, 95% of the time. MCX feels like a bigger SMG. Yeah, I also agree. It's always the way it's felt. The gun's always felt like that. Okay, well, was that a player or what? Like... What's the deal here? Can you go up any further? Now, this spot's not necessarily a terrible spot in and of itself. You can't really see down. Come down there, you kind of can, but... Nah, not really. Only useful for getting overlook on this sort of area. Get up on that. Doesn't look like an MCX at all. No, it does not. There are some better rooms further across, actually. But I don't want to sit in that spot, really. Hello, hey. Have to head out? Thanks, Alan. Have a good rest of your day. I think one of the best things about having a bolty that's like reloaded manually is the fact that when you've got a secondary, you can just reload it in your inventory. It's like kind of a glitch, I guess. It's probably unintended, but... Watch me get pewed from God knows how far away. Well, that's quite a nice M4. Rund. Pop you. Don't you dare. I think I heard a door close on my left.
Gold, please. Hope all is well in Gigabeef land.
Don't really want to take that. 5-6. Good. You probably should just take this. Realistically. Boy was waiting for me. Oh, nice M4. I think this is a... Oh, no, it's not super high. Quite heavy now. I'm guessing they looted all of this stuff. It'd be weird if they didn't. Suppose we can go and have a quick... Maybe he wasn't a scav. Maybe it was somebody else. Maybe he was completing a quest up there. Like, I know that there's a quest at the top. Also, one thing that Arena has taught me, by the way, I would say as well, is that point fire really sucks. And ADS is a lot better. A lot better than point fire. Yeah, so I just stripped the M4. Move the M4 mag down. Right, it's quite a nice M4, as I said. I'm guessing if this room's completely empty, then the other ones will be as well. Eat the herring. I feel like I'm going to end up in a situation where I was just like, oh, it's completely easy and very fine to get like food and drink on streets. And then I'm going to end up in a situation where I'm like stuck and can't get it. Ah. I'm using CBJ topped over a little bit of BCP just to make sure I don't run out. That's why we've got to be trying to point for a few people. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, some people love it, some people hate it. It really depends on what your experience is with point fire and Tarkov previously, like whether you actually liked it before or not. Oh, jeez. Hello? Not gonna come out now. Come on. Oh, I always forget I can't vault over that. Right, I'm going to try and continue to build up my muscle memory of the back alley. Been in here a couple of times now, but I always forget where to go. Where you can and can't go. So you can go in there. And I think, is there a dead body halfway up? You can go like halfway up this. Yes, there's the dead body, and then there's another door. You can go through that one. You can't go to the top, as far as I remember. You can buy 90 CBJ per go. You do have to build it up over a bit. Otherwise, you're going to be stacking ammo, like always. Nothing. This bit's very linear. I think it just goes like straight through here. Straight through here. Now, can you get in this one? I always forget. Yes. This is the breach room. Been hitting relax. Only when I've been near it. I've actually not spawned near it very much recently, for some reason. Any food or drink in here? Oh, look like it. Usually there's at least something. Yeah, you just buy every reset. I don't tend to use the MCX very much. I haven't used it that much, so but I knew I would eventually. Right, water, 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 water. Some description. And a Pepsi. Noodles, probably don't really need noodles. Pepsi Cola. Let's just drink that first. Don't have elite metabolism yet? Don't think so, no. 35. I mean, I've only played 268 PMC raids. I'll play that many. How'd you approach your quest on Lighthouse as USEC? So I try to do as many quests as possible without killing the rogues first. And then that's probably above. Flash down. Flash scavs. I think it's fine. We'll go up to the office, but I mean we've kind of missed our opportunity. Is there any more food and drink in here? Ah. Juice of vitality. Fantastic. We'll drink that then. Trick for buying ammo is remote desktop. Things like revisions, you wait for others to kill the rogues. Yeah, pretty much. I didn't want to play against the rogues this wipe. I'd like ever since they changed it so that you can't stand up by like with the claymores section. I've just not really enjoyed Lighthouse. Get through here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Front and back, do you use binaural? If you use binaural, it should be a bit easier. Lion. Get rid of. Apparently nothing. When it made these changes to try and curb rogue farming, it really hasn't done anything except make it more annoying. Yeah, but that's the same with a lot of Tarkov, right? Oh, actually, I can stick stuff up here. We're good. Misselling APM on the flea. I know, I'm very sorry to everybody about that. Because that is 100% entirely my fault. Whoops. Hope the MCX treating you well. We've had one kill with it. Against an enemy that I wasn't expecting. As well, so... At least there's that. Down here. Weird, like, clipped audio grenade, it sounded like. Rat poison? Better than that. Anything else? Yeah, you don't need capturing outposts for Kappa, that's true. Another rat poison. Weird. If I reloaded, that would go in there, that would go in there. I just drop these two. To ensure continuity. Now, I think the issue is here. Like... never going to see anybody because of how misty it is. It's like, there's no point camping up there. Trying to snipe people. That would be heavy. $55k. So what's my exits anyway? Claim off, damage. So I need to like that. Damage, crash. Probably just go to flare, exit again, I guess. Told you not to do it during testing. What do you mean? Who says this wipe's going to be a long one? Lots of people are saying it's going to be a long one, but I don't know how anybody knows this. Oh, actually, I don't need to go this way, do I? I can go this way. How much FPS do you get on streets? It's been worse recently, I have to say. Right now, it's probably 6. I don't know whether this is 60. It feels more like 55. Maybe less. Yeah, 45, actually. Oh, yeah, about 50. Yeah, 55. There you go. Really depends on what's going on the map. Okay, we can go this way instead. why I'm going red dot again. Unless I'm literally like lying in a sniper spot. I don't want to use a scope on like an assault weapon. I don't see the point in doing that because I'm just gonna completely like guff my frames up. Like, what's even using all this stuff right now? My memory is actually full again. Do I need to go into the menu to get RAM cleaner again? Probably. I thought it kicked in when you did this. I'm very intrigued about this RAM cleaner. I turned the RAM cleaner on. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, that'll be the reason. There we go. It does actually seem to help me on streets. What's the person drilling in the background? Yeah, sorry if you can hear that. There's some chainsawing going on because we're having a dangerous tree taken down at the front of our house. I think the roadmap indicates the last wipe would be a short one. This one will be around 6 months. I don't think there's no indication for this particular wipe though, as far as I have seen or understand, because there is no roadmap now for main EFT, unless I'm mistaken. Am I wrong about that? I didn't think there was a roadmap. We've run off the end of the roadmap they had included the long wipe and the short wipe, and that's it. The noise is just funny. Well, that's why. What garbage am I carrying? What? It's like, what's the worst piece? I don't even think duct tape's very good. Can't remember. Does duct tape work itself for less than screws? I'm not sure. Battle of the terrible stuff. Only hint for later a longer wipe is to push the stuff back. You could argue that, in theory, but I would argue that that was due to the armor system. And not due to the wipe length. Necessarily. Now, you guys will be able to tell me, is there a way to get out further towards the flare exfil than just coming down this staircase here? I'm not aware of one. That doesn't mean there isn't one. Because the other staircase is blocked off, right? It's that other exfil. I don't think there is one. Okay. Left 20 minutes. I would like to leave this raid. Would be nice. Yeah, basically we've been having these like... We've been having some big windstorms recently in the UK. Haven't had any for like a couple of weeks now. But we were having them. That's probably snipers on the roof, I think. We were having them frequently. And in those windstorms... Basically, this tree in the front, which is like very exposed, pretty much all on its own. Regain my stamina. And it's been like crazily bending all over the place. So we were looking into getting it removed because it's just like... Eventually, you know what's going to happen? If we don't do it, eventually it's going to break and fall on our car and like smash the window or something horrible. Well, I said it was going to be a long wipe based on how long it took to level endurance. You could forge your helmet. I could, but I could also take both, greedily. Signal flare area is here. You don't get much width here, do you? If you lie down there, can anyone see you? I feel like no. Back right corner facing Pinewood from second story. The other set of stairs. I don't really know. Yeah, I was not expecting this guy to be there. He jumped us and... Oh, he had 855. Wait, but didn't he shoot us with 5601? Maybe he had stack mags or something. Yeah, if you're scared someone's holding the escalators. I just don't like going up and down escalators. Yo, Theory! I missed your sub. Thank you so much for the 13 months. I actually heard I remember you saying I hope it's all well in Gigby plan. I think I said yes it is. I didn't thank you for your sub specifically. So I appreciate it. Yes, all things are well. Things are good. I was reading this funny thing this morning about comparing like the US to Europe in terms of latitude. It doesn't necessarily correlate one-to-one with weather and temperatures, but it was just kind of interesting how like I'm always surprised. Let's put it this way: I'm always shocked as to how far south the US is in general. And I guess like conversely how far up the UK is. Kind of explains the weather, sort of, but yeah, 2.5. You can't go wrong with 2.5. Can't go wrong. Give me a sec. Alright, there we go. My wife had the front door open. I was like, can you not do that? Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty sweet, right? Oh, that was my mag. Okay. Yeah, 5.6. These iron, this junk, and the M4. Nice. Now what I should do, and I'm always doing this now, is swapping out the CMS every time. Like there's just no point ever taking in a 5 not a 5 out of 5 CMS, because they sell back for like pretty much the same. Like not quite, but it's close enough to not have to worry about it. This survive on reserve 3 times. Well, I don't want to do that. Headshots, scavs on reserve. It really wants me to play reserve, doesn't it? I had in 5 ravens. I didn't even pick this weekly up. I didn't even look at it until today. 2 corrugated hoses. I guess I could just make them. Once this finishes. Yeah, I'll just make them after this finishes. Yeah, that's all right. Right. So, new one of them. What did I say? Yeah, CBJ. Buy some of this yet? Yeah. Yeah. All of our 90. What I got left? Doing alright. 400. As long as I don't die too much, it's alright. So here's the GAC plate. So what we do, we'd never repair a GAC plate. Never repair a GAC plate, my friends. Never repair them. Because what you can do, you can put them in the alchemy table, and you can make yourself 2 new ones. So just store it for later, save it, get yourself a new one, a new plate. Sure, this guy, and then save this one and put it through the alchemy table. Once you do that, it'll all be good. Look how cheap it is to repair Aramid. It's so good. Boom. This thing is basically full HP. Transmuting plates? Exactly. Alright, heal this. Okay, got a bit more of this guy. 20. How much are the lions then on the flea? Not even that much. They probably sell to therapists for About the same. I should probably restart my game. Ah, there's a little bit of juice in there. Tiny bit. Probably just covers the fee. Yeah, pretty much just covers the fee. But at least you get rep. You get rep for it. Not that bothered. Hexagon, SKS. These used to be really expensive because they're part of Gunsmith, but everyone's done that quest now, so it doesn't really matter. Military cables. I'm going to put it here, 38. Like, 30 is actually kind of a steal. If that's not gone, then I'll buy those. Okay. Like, 40 is kind of fine, but... Oh, gosh. These are much more expensive than I expected. Okay. I'm going to restart the game. The UI feels really slow. Yeah, Gulfstream keeps UK from being so cold. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the UI just feels so slow on this right now. I don't know why. Meta SR25, any idea what it is? I don't know whether the long barrel's even a good idea now for the SR. Not sure. It's probably like... It's probably... You still put the RSAS on it? I'm not sure. How's the MPX? It's alright, yeah, it's alright. Did you buy the extra stash space? I did, yes. And that's partly because it allows me to just, like, dump loads of stuff on stream into my stash without worrying about it. Yes, I can sell 40. Yes, it's 30. Yeah, 30 rep. Quite good. So yeah, I have no regrets about buying the extra stash space. I think for me it makes sense. It makes it just easier for me to make videos and all of that good stuff. Right, let's pop some of this up. Why do I have so many hunter matches? And why are they so much money? Everything's exploded in the Tarkov mid-game. Which I would say we're kind of in the mid-game from a community perspective. Not everybody's at max traders, but enough people are. Big Tushonka. Anything else going to go? Or are we going to whip into raid? Yeah, we're going to raid then. Did I use green? I used green again, didn't I?
Gold, please.
There we are. Into raid. Perfect. Hey, Jellyfish. Thank you for the gifted. Beast, thank you. Appreciate. Yeah, plans for an MCX video? Yes, that's kind of what this is about. Like, I want to just make sure that I'm keeping on doing this kind of like circular style of content. Makes it a lot easier for me to keep things going. Honestly. So, like, I run the stuff I want to talk about on stream, and then I make a video about them. Probably what I want to do, like, once a week. I, like, had a little think about things and just try to, like, streamline what I'm doing. And I think that's the best way. Because I kind of started to get a bit overwhelmed. Like, I was trying to do, like, the footstep thing. I wanted to do some interesting strategy stuff. And I kind of came to the realization that it's, like, it's quite tricky for me to do too much new stuff all at once. Because it then makes it very difficult for me to make videos that are not just like knowledge videos where I don't have to do anything on the stream. And like, this is where my comment the other day came from, where I said I just feel like I'm making armor videos constantly. I think the one that I put out yesterday was still necessary because I hadn't unified plates and carriers because I wanted to get to all the barters and see all of the changes and stuff, because Battlestate might have changed a few things before I made kind of like a here's the efficient armor to run. I think that one was still good. That one was always in the works. But after that, it's like, I don't think I'm going to make any more for a while unless something big happens, I would say. Yeah, didn't mind supporting? Yeah, Popies. Yeah, I agree with you. Hello, Ida. So yeah, it's MCX today. With a bit of bolty action for literally no reason. And then, yeah, if I can manage to somehow... I'm going to have to set some timers and buy PS12B. Because I want to give the Ash a go at some point. Then I should probably craft some PvP and start using, like, the MPX again, the MP5 SD, that kind of thing. You will make more armor videos. Yeah, my channel is consumed by it. It's because this wife's been consumed by it, but the more videos I make about it, the more I've kind of come to the conclusion that it just... Because none of them are very good, it makes the choice just so much less... just makes the choice so much less, like, impactful than it was. Even, like, thorax versus plate. I make a big deal out of it, but ultimately, the change from pre-14 to post-14 is way bigger than wearing plate-only soft versus thorax soft coverage, right? You know what I mean? Like, the choice, again, the choices we're making are micro-optimizations. The system is, like, a complete overhaul and is totally different to the way it was before. You're nowhere near as protected, and it increases the variability of the time to kill. Because the ammo is more restricted, partly. So beforehand, it was like everyone died in like 3 shots to 5 shots because of the ammo. Now people die in 2 shots to 8 shots, it seems. And you can reduce that top end by getting good ammo. Right, I'm in the little ye olde house. Yeah, and I guess we'll just let the raid breathe for a minute. Rushing out on streets always seems to be a mistake. You know what? Sometimes there's a dead scav in there, but it's not there today. Is there anything else in this bit? Really? Do you think the AVS is underrated? The only issue that I have with the AVS is like how you get it. Because the Bar 2 is kind of stupid and it's just a bit too expensive. That's the problem. So I'm like, well, why wouldn't you just use the M2 or the Thor? Like the Thor is just like, you know, it's the Thor is the baby of my loadouts these days. I love the Thor. Because it's so cheap to acquire. If I'm gonna have no neck, then I may as well be cheap, you know. Now, there is an ambulance over here. Oh my god! That, you know what? There is nothing more blocking in the whole of Tarkov than a bush with a fence like in front of it. Oh, Caban. Oh, there's a bag then. I technically have to kill Caban. Am I going to go and kill Caban? No, I am not. Like, you run the Thor all the time. I think the Thor's good. Like, for the price. And as I said in... Basically, like, I hardly ever... I mean, I'm going to jinx myself now, but, like, I hardly ever get killed by scavs, if I'm honest. And it's because I don't run a Shift W style of gameplay. I normally kick... Like, the Shift W guys probably get killed more by scavs than I do. Simply because they get surprised by them and run into them more often. And then, like, get, like, armpitted by, you know, complete random chance. Whereas I normally hear the scavs before they, like, see me. So typically, I get a chance to kill them first. So I never normally die to scavs. So I can prioritize more on, like, budget armors that are PvP armors. And you think, like, well, what's the difference between the Thor and this thing, the Osprey? Well, it's the arm armor and the neck armor. That's really it. The only difference. So the Thor, like, saves you where it matters, and it doesn't save you where it doesn't matter. You don't pay for all the extra stuff. Axel Parrot. Love a duffel. Love a duffel. Can I go in there? No. Badge. Yo, left one. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We are playing MCX today. You've been playing some Tarkov? Have you been having a good stream? What have you been up to? I might hit Concordia security first, down in the basement. Caban was shooting at somebody earlier. I just don't know if they're still around or whatever. Maybe they just died. Remember when I was trying to finish Punisher 6 and I literally, like, was chasing this hatchling. A hatchet runner or pistol runner or something. And I just couldn't clinch the kill. Interesting. Shooting a... Oh my god. I saw him, but way too late. Just absolute silence. Sucks. No, I'm talking about the little Thor, the Thor concealable. Has the fog always been so bad? I think so. I think we just got used to the way that the snow looked. What do we get killed by? I saw his little silhouette. PMBZHT. Sad. Wow. Did you craft so hard that even the scavs don't know you're there? Exactly. Hello, average. Check his stats. No. I'm not checking stats anymore. Killed the guy yesterday that knew my name from your videos. Look at that. That's double made it. Right, let's build ourselves new MCX. Yeah, it's my new... I actually genuinely think it's harmful for me. I don't think checking the stats has added any benefit to the game for me. It actually just makes me feel worse. Because I'm the type of person that likes to give people benefit of the doubt. And I find myself like looking at it and not knowing. And not being... and not knowing, but I find myself looking at it and not being sure. And because I'm not sure... it doesn't help. So I'm not doing it anymore. I thought it was going to be... I thought it was really good because I was like, oh, you can check the stats, you can see, you know, what the deal is, and we can like, you know, make up our mind or whatever. But like in practice, I found it's actually just been really damaging to me, like in my just psychology. It's been really, really bad actually. Like I hate checking. I really hate checking. I genuinely can't take it, which sounds really crazy. But I just don't want to. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because like I just don't know, and I'm never like, I don't know. I'm very much one of those people that's like anything could have happened in the raid kind of thing. Like you just don't know. Like, and I could have footstep bugged from the guy, but because like, and also there's a tendency as soon as you see anybody who's like less than 600 hours. 700 hours played, it's just like, oh, that person's clearly cheating. It feels like that. And I can feel myself leaning into it, knowing that there's other alternatives and other explanations some of the time. It's just, yeah, it just sucks. Another way for the game to beat you down? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I've made the decision now. I'm not looking anymore. Not good for me. I think that's the biggest part for me. It's not good for me mentally to look. So that's the final nail in the coffin for the stats page for me. If it's like an interesting fight or something, then I might check just to see what gear they're wearing or something. If it's not an interesting fight, I don't even see them and they kill me with a headshot or something like that, then I don't want to look. Right, well, let's run the ULAC. I've actually got some more contact 4s from a kit that I got back, so I can grab some of these things myself. Right, I've got another Osprey. We'll get ourselves the double GACs here. GAC 1, GAC 2. I've got loads of plates, so. You gonna give the HK a run? I might do in a different stream. Like these days, I was talking about this on another stream as well, just about how weird I find like the experience of streaming on YouTube, because you're forced to put a thumbnail out. You can put something very generic out, but I think that it does like a disservice to the stream to put something like really general, like go, oh, I'm playing Tarkov as a thumbnail. It just feels like it goes completely opposite to everything that I know about YouTube. And so I'd rather put out like I'd rather make the, let's put it this way, I'd rather make the stream themed in some fashion. I actually bought this at full price, which I shouldn't have done. But I'd rather make the stream themed. And it also kind of is a good thing because it forces me to think about like what I'm going to do before jumping on. So it's quite good discipline-wise to do that. Because it's too easy. Like on Twitch, it's very easy just to put like, you know, game in or whatever, and then you just press go live, and that's that. Whereas on YouTube, you can't, like, you can do that, but yeah, you can do that, but it's just not as like, I don't like it really. I need to do that. I'm actually, you know what, I'm gonna pile this first one full of CV. Don't even care. Backups can be partials, but this thing's going to get full. Am I going to bring the bolty? You know what? I'm just not getting in those situations where bolty is necessary. Unless I just bring the VPO in and then like throw it on the floor. I could just make like a crap VPO. How about that? And then just like throw it after the beginning. I'm not in a position later on in the raid to be in long distance. So it depends on the spawn we get. I like bring in this. I think you have to craft APM though, don't you? I guess I could bring an SV98. Not that much more. I'll bring an SV. I don't want to have to use APM. I'm not sure if I've even got any. The amount from until 2, seeing like one tap with a guy with 20% survival rate. Oh. I like seeing their gear. I do sometimes. I wish I could see the gear and not see the thing. I've had one report message on labs. That was it. Yeah, cheaters low their KD in factory. Yeah, so it's kind of hard. Eustachi's intervention? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Am I going to suppress this guy? Feels a bit silly not to. I mean, it's a throwaway gun, though. So I don't know. You know what? Valdes are, like, aggressively expensive. Oh, I say that. 60k. It's actually not too bad. Actually not terrible. What else is cheap and interesting? I mean, I haven't used these for a while. I think these are sucky for a reason. But we could try it. I'm just gonna bring like, yeah. Can you do the SV in top loading? You can surely. Can I buy PS? Oh, I feel like I technically can, but I'm probably not allowed. Oh, maybe I am allowed. Probably don't even need that many. Right, let's do the rest of it. I am prioritizing weight here, which is the reason why I'm going Calox and stuff. Calox and Celebus, because they are lighter than everything else. I'm taking 2 guns, so... Well, only at the beginning, in fairness. I'm not taking 2 guns the whole raid. So. I do hate the limits for that. You know, I think last time I don't think I brought like any stim hotbar. A little silly. I want to check that you can upload this. I'm sure you can, but food lying all over the place, just molding the place up. I only just got it. Howdy, been a fan for months, first wipe. Wondering when I unlock the Lightkeeper quest. You have to complete network provider. I mean, this is like, it's not ideal, is it? But it's fine. You can also look like this. The only problem with this is that you get picture in picture because you can still technically see through the scope, I think. Ah, can I not top load this thing? I guess I'm not allowed. It wouldn't let me do it. I don't think you can top load this thing. It doesn't really matter though. I'll just load them in like that. I'll do. Yeah, so what was I going to get rid of? So get rid of it. random junk. Go shank. I don't think this is worth more than rated value. No, just the therapist price. Portable bunkhouse. This is a quest. Probably not that many people selling it now. Most people would probably just junk it. It's quite so low. Probably also therapist's value. Just want to kind of like cycle these things. Go. That one. Cruise. 2. Right. The best part about it is when you're selling, and the next one, it sells before you manage to like fill up all your slots. You're like playing a race against like your item selling. Right, is that everything? Oh, I just need to put a... Oh god, I've done something. You know what, sometimes when this happens, something breaks with the item server. And I don't know why this occurs, but I genuinely have to restart the game. There's nothing you can do. Do you want contact force every raid? I never used to, but I am now. Polar, yes, made it. Welcome, welcome. What if heavy armor light is Rallo? Nope. Don't think it's ever worth it. Is Rallo for anything, or can a cell use it? You need. You actually don't need it for anything anymore now because they changed so good. So yeah. Are you even going to shoot 11 rounds with a sniper? Probably not. I should probably just keep the 2 mags and leave it like that. They made meta ones more obnoxious to get, so they crept up in price. Kind of. Where'd you get them big backpacks? That one is off Ragman. It's not normally on players. Players don't typically tend to have... Like, the players I killed don't normally have that bigger backpack, unfortunately. It's usually the people with the backpacks that do the killing on me. Sadly. Oh, that's a lot better. Look at that. Crazy. I wonder if that will sell. Fine. Some people go crazy with the bolts. Even USBs are like a lot of money. Thing is, I feel like I may as well take the 10 rounds of PS because I'm overweight anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so right, have I got everything? Yes, I've got this, that. No glasses or anything, but maybe we should wear them. I've been wearing Contact 4's the last set of raids simply because I've been playing on streets, and I think it matters on... Oh, I've already got some. I think it matters on streets. Oh yes, that was what I was about to do. I was about to mod this thing. Let me use something that I've already got. Shall I use like 553? That's fine. Do I need another green flare. What's in the hideout? Oh, I shouldn't have pressed that, but shouldn't have pressed that, but never mind. The Elcan. Oh yeah, the Elcan is good. Yes. Should have done the Elcan. Never mind. Never mind. It's all fine. Contact 4's like cheating. You can hear some so far. It freaks me out that can't tell if someone's actually close. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Would you be willing to a Mythbuster video on the recent armor rumor about ghost armor and weapons need to be dropped? I think that's too frustrating. Honestly, I don't know if I'd be able to test. Because like people will still claim it even after I test it. And they'll be like, oh, well, you did it offline. So, you know, it's just like, I can't win there. And it just takes too long. Sadly. I hope they leave Circuit good as well. I agree. Yeah, Elcan's good. Especially the SOT mod barter from Mechanic. I get it that way normally. Yeah, the Daniel's Defense Buzzstock is really good. Yep. Am I preset for MCX? I'm doing like a combo of CBJ. It's mainly CBJ, but I've got a little bit of BCP underneath it just to balance it out. You know, just to make sure that I'm not going to run out if I die like straight away without firing. Super late to the white. I'm now level 818. Good job. Good job, Cracked. You certainly are cracked. You probably meant 18, I guess. Been playing for 2 weeks. The thing is, this wipe is a good wipe to start late, I would say. No, don't worry about being level 18. No, that's fine. You had the flea. That's all that really matters. Most people are still... Like, I got shot with M855 from a guy level 46 earlier. Using the sword-ins? Sword-ins are not bad. I just... Yeah. I should test them again, because I think they're quite good. Sword-ins and tactics. I normally use the XLs. If I'm going to use anything other than the... I normally go... Contact 4s, XLs, Razors, and then M32s. That's kind of my personal list, depending on how, like, kitted and geared I'm feeling. Hey, Zephod, no problem. You know what? They were a lot less annoying to make this wipe. Although I need to make the mutant one. I was just busy doing other stuff. Yeah, 18, not 818. No, I agree. Is that the bag that adds like 1 kilo? Yes. It's so good. It's the Tasmanian Tiger Trooper 35 backpack. Yeah, sword-ins for me are a bit basic. That's the issue that I have. Sausage bag. I didn't post a link. Weird. I wonder why it nightbotted you. It doesn't even give me the option to see what you posted. Oh, no, it does. View deleted message. Let's see. What does it say? Oh, it's because... Okay, I know what's happened. It's because it said, is that the bag that adds like 1.kg for being so big? And it thinks that you tried to put a link in to the website 1.kg into chat. God damn it, dude. I get this spawn every single raid. And I didn't... Oh, no, I did bring a multi. Oh, that felt clumsy as hell. Well, they're gone. That's the end of that for this particular raid. Well, I guess I'll go put it in a bush then. Why can't I vault that? Let me up! I'm lucky I had no scavs to fight. I shall put it in a dark corner. That spawn to your left? I never normally... Is there one, like, literally right here? Where actually is that one? I'm going to go and look on the map. Tarkov Streets. I think interactive map on... Yeah, interactive map 2D. Here we... Where are you? So, filters... Ball... Spawn... Where are we then? All the way up here. Okay, so yeah, it's in the building there. But, like, most people just never come this way. I'll just show you. Oh, God. This up here. So I started up here. There can be someone there. Someone there. But they just, like, everybody always goes, like, this way, this way. There's nothing... Nobody really goes here. Except for them. Well, there's the 3-man. Give me my gun back. Give me my gun back. How did that not hit? Oh, I did. I realized I probably only had one shot to make that go. So they ran off to... They ran off down that side. Yeah?
Земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем. Нехороший вы, блядь, человек.
Well, I can't see that scav. You think shoot spawn? Not really. I was trying to do Tarkov Shooter Part 4. In all honesty. I wonder where this lot went. There were two more of them. Oh. That was someone. That was definitely someone. Little jiggle peek. What's this? You're using a bolty? Yeah, I just figured we should give it a try if we get the opportunity. I was going to just, like, take a shot at the start of the raid and then fail. I love that I, like, brought the map up. It was just like, here's why nobody ever comes this way from the other spawn. And then they did. A Hollow's the 553. It's like the crappy version of the EO tech. With 3 more? Oh. Chuck the bait nade. What he randoms for EFT says we're playing again? Okay. Got a scout line somewhere. Where did I drop their friend? It's a bit... He was just in the middle of the street, wasn't he? Right, let's not get to... Oh, he's there. That's the dead scat. Went through, but I guess they could have carried on. One of those things where it's just like, again, squads just like, they hate to leave their guys' stuff behind. Although I have seen more of it on streets, honestly. I've seen more squads abandon their teammates' gear on the streets than anywhere else. This is not a terrible little spot. I've got this, like, got this cover there. You can see down here. Very unlikely someone's on my right. The reflex on this? Yeah, the reflex is way too sensitive. Probably never coming back, are they? Can't imagine they are. First shot you took in that bush should be multiple bags. I think they all dropped them. Why? Bush up by the car in front of you. I'm amazed I didn't get that first kill though. Was it over? Where was it? Here, yeah. Oh, I did. Wait, I did. Oh, no, it's a scav. Am I just going to get murdered? Doesn't seem like there's any. Okay, okay, so what actually is the game plan here? What am I doing? Hold on. What am I actually doing? The only real thing that I've got to do here is go to the Iron Gate key area. I suppose we could do. GL? Okay, well... I'm going to pop yield the SV down. Get it back some other time. I should start bringing smokes, you know. I keep changing. If you see me change fire mode, it's because I've changed my hotkey. So I keep pressing the wrong button by accident. I wonder if they have actually let him go. Am I gonna die if I do this? God, I always die if I do this. It's never worth it. I literally am just picking up like a dog tag. Yeah, I never used smokes either, but I just wanted for stuff like that, like looting bodies that are in the open or just distracting people. I look like someone. Gav. That continued voice line from me. Maybe. Gotta be a bit careful in here. I think that's probably just a... I didn't even realize any of this was down here when I first came out. When ditching stuff insurance, can you throw out playable in water? You can play. You can throw stuff in water for insurance. Yeah. Reloading a mag fed sniper level skill. It does. Slower, but it does. This is where that door key thing is, up here. But it's got some good boxes at the top. I ended up with like a Gen 4 full out of this thing. It's just hard to actually get up into the issue. Make the airdrop sometimes. It never seems to be where I want it to go. That does happen. Interesting. Are these worth it at all? Double star ace recoil pad. I feel like that might be something that's expensive. Happy. Oh, the M18s. I wouldn't do the Russian ones. Also have 40mm smoke. He came much quicker than I was expecting. Holy crap. Man was pacing it through the map. Jesus. He spawned in with some nice stuff, to be fair. Pop that out. Yeah, dropping stuff in water, you don't get it. You get it back, yeah. Always have done. There was many a rumour saying that you didn't. Yeah, searching filing cabinets. This guy, I don't think probably has any interest in fighting. You know what? He might not be able to hear us. Actually, is it worth going for it? I mean... Oh, he's downstairs. Oh, of course, of course. Looted it all for us. I saw the SVT and got slightly concerned. He was below. Just because of the way the terrain works there. Labs card, nice. That one. I'll be Orb 1. I think that's actually quite expensive. Nice, mill cable. Propane, probably not worth it. Rip that guy. Yeah. Where do I need to go then? Same as usual. Crash site, damaged house, Plymouth Street, blah, 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 blah. Always the same. Always the same. Okay, so One letter difference between life and death. What, SVT versus AVT? Let me get out of here. I don't think I can I? Are there no doors out this end? That is what we'd call an unfortunate. Can you vault out of a window? I don't think so. I think these are too small. Wrong button. Close that door and go past? What do you mean? I could just go this way. This way kind of stinks, honestly. But I can kind of get around behind this side. Which is okay. Better than nothing. That's what I meant. Oh, I see. Like it's only a... There's scav, guys. I suddenly thought I was going to be unexpectedly dead then. Just completed capturing outpost and SP6 is down to 60? Not sure. Is that a juice cannon? Sounded like it. Okay, well, I think we're kind of right. I don't know where the juice cannon is. Sounded like check 15. You know, I actually hate going this way. I'm gonna double back and go a different way. If I can just do something else, because this sucks. I hate that whole area. Honestly, it's just awful. If I can go down here. This is interestingly where our boys went right at the start. Round and over. Where our player scout did go. He didn't come charging in valiantly. I love that I've not really gone anywhere. All the toing and froing, we've not really gone anywhere. But that's fine. I'd rather like double all the way back on myself and then move to a more like suitable position now than not do it and get messed up. So this section is a bit open. I think burst firing the MCX is a good idea, especially at long range. Food and water, not too bad.
Нет никого.
Okay, there's a lot of AI scouts around here. A lot of AI scouts. Not necessarily a big problem. Okay. So this bit here is interesting these days. More interesting than it used to be. Cars. Look at that. Ah! Well, that's to start with. But you can get through these doors now, which you used to not be able to. There you go. I was a scav to know if I try to chase down the guy in that scenario. Yeah, I know what you mean. Continue. You described all the streets, I hate it. Word on the street for the past 6 to 8 hours, 2 of the biggest providers have been obliterated by battle eye. Yeah, I don't really know. Don't know how much weight I put on that kind of thing. Like, yeah, it's obviously good. That's true. Who really knows? Sounds good. Right, so... Why? Sometimes that the selection of these is really annoying. Okay, so let's carry on up. I think I might go up and skirt round. Am I safer off just going through the building all the way to the end? Might be. I think I took 2 of them out, at least. Yes. I'm gonna kind of go to the top and then like make my way along. I think I'm done at this point. No. How can I get to this store? Basically, as high as you can go, I believe. I don't normally come through this top level very often. Kind of concerned by the open door. I guess it's fine. Over the MCX. The RBVO marked keys. Still worth running. Depends if you want to run it or not. The marked rooms are good if you want the stuff out of them. But yeah, it all just depends on whether you want the stuff. That's really it. What does it sell for? Like 400s? Better than a bandage. Round. I think it's been looted anyway. On this. Gav's outside. Put down by law enforcement. I really don't know. No idea. This. Kajuras are worth, like, probably worth more than that. Kajuras aren't worth that much, actually. It's like mainly aramids and stops now. But they go into the craft for PPC. What else is trash? I guess I could just eat this. Run out of foods and water. And with streets, I think you just need to know where to go to get food and water. At which point you're normally okay. Because there is quite a lot on streets if you know how to get to the sparger shops and stuff. Do you think you benefit more from doing it once?
Сука, ёбнули нашего!
I'm actually not sure. I think it doesn't... Like, my understanding of it was that you got the debuff no matter what. You may as well just do both, I thought. How's the MCX so far? It's good. It's good. Good. Got to get used to the recoil, though. Jesus. That's a recipe for getting armpitted, that is. You can get him from here. Oh, can't see him from there. There are two debuffs, yeah. There's the light one and the heavy one. You know the tech spawn on the stairs outside? Where's that one? The other one go. You just fixed that window. Yeah, the Tarkov myths are nutty. And endless. I just find it crazy that it takes so long most of the time to actually... for somebody to go and test it. I guess that's like, well... to my benefit, I suppose. And airwings and people who bother, but yeah. On the pop census building. Oh. No, then. You know, am I best off cutting across to homewood? I always end up going to bloody flare extract. It's just so much safer. Can I run across this? Probably. Ow. But we're okay. Alright. Heal my thorax, please. Thank you. Thank you. I heard an imperceptible noise. Like a tiny little noise. Yes, the debuff only affects the gym again. I'm pretty sure that's true. At least it used to be. A myth. Quite easy to test as well, that one, I guess. Yeah, he was really chilling, wasn't he, that guy? Less than a day left. They also made it shorter this wipe, I think. They kind of buffed the gym. Buff the gym. Gotta love it. Guess that should go in here. Alright. Wheel? I wonder what he had. I wonder if he had any, like, juicy loot. To be in here late, holding that corner. Whether he's just a guy trying to make his way in the world. Have a quick peek. He's got a summit. What else? What else is kind of bad? 20. I don't know what this pad sells for. I'm actually not sure. It's pretty good. I don't think these are that much anymore. Maybe it's worth just keeping that or like taking this. Now the AK-101 mag is like not bad though, because people do actually pay for those. Same size both ways. Tool sets aren't really that good anymore. PSU 60 to 70. Pistol it's like 15. That'd be an AI scav, but they're like... Probably an eternity away. That's fine. We don't need to. We good. Check the bag. We may as well. Wires. Soap sucks. Wires are... okay, though. Whether they're necessarily better than all the other things I've got in here. Bastion's probably like one of the weaker choices, honestly. I'll just drink the hot rod. Kidoki. Yeah, we're making our way out now. It's 11 minutes left. You know, one camping the exit. Hacker Nails was like 20k or something earlier. I'm not sure if the relay's any better. No. It's hard to remember at the minute because it fluctuates a lot, right? I feel. Things are very variable. Their body's the same as Duffman's, so always worth checking. Sometimes you get an MP5 mag, sometimes you get a LED-X. Jones for the year I can use the Bastion. I could. I feel like if I do that and I get shot in the ears and I die, I'm going to be very, very angry. Yeah, weapon rack's good. I'm not using it to its full potential, really. Oh, God. You know, I might legitimately go to damaged house instead. It's not that much further. And with that thing covered in snipers, that's actually going to be a bit of a pain. Another perk of the MP5 is a 50 rounder. Nah, the UMP's just 25s only. You're right. Only 25s. Oh, that's in the military compound. This way. I always get torn about here. I'm like, should I go through there or should I go through there? Yeah, I think I'll go this way. Footstep glitch. This point in the road, it usually means a scav. Usually.
Я толкнулся и в продуктовый.
Hmm. It must just be scavs, surely. Surely, surely, surely. Not somebody camping over Hive or whatever. It must be a scav. It must have been a scav. Is Hive actually open? No. Min speed crouch walking. It's been silent forever, really. Guess it's a camp on streets. Probably the flare one. Honestly. Loads of people use the flare. Oh god. And I'm guessing there's nobody in here. This has already been opened. Sometimes there's like stuff hidden in seats though. So you just never know. I do hate that about the looting in this game, honestly. I do find that painful. The fact that there's like stuff hidden in the seats, you can't even see them. It makes the looting like so much just random knowledge as opposed to looking with your eyes. Someone stumbles upon it one time and then you have to like watch that person who's got that information from another streamer. Blah, blah, blah. Crazy. Sick. Yeah, cool on here. Okay. Nothing too good. Yeah, I'll see this. Am I going to get turbo pew-pewed by... Yeah. I think. Okay. I don't know where he went. Don't know. Well, it's all right. It's all right. Bitcoin down the back of the sofa. Memorizing all the perception zones one by one. Like the idea of perception dot. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that is good. Garbage pile right there. Got me something you don't know, is that? Yeah. That was nice at the beginning. Nine by 19. It's only good if you're spraying heads. Able to keep the spray at head. Yeah, you need something really low recoil. It only really works with like the MP5 SD, the MPX, stuff like that. Like I've been using the UMP quite a lot in Arena, and that one is okay, but you can't like keep it on target perfectly. It's kind of a shame. MP9N. Unless they're like really close, it is also quite hard, I think. Look at that. Hofty M. Love it. Labs cards. That was quite a profitable one. How much is Orb 1? 250? I'm loving the ability just to throw all this stuff into the stash. Don't worry about it. Actually great. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll swap to that one. I should probably have these mags tagged properly. So I'll tag this one with just a red tag. Like my main. Make sure I know which one's like full of CBJ. No. Only 6.4. That's fine. That's actually fine for another raid. I'm not going to bother preparing it till later. I don't think. Why do you worry about your stash? I bought the extra space. So I've got all this space here where I can just like chuck it in and sort it out later on when I'm off stream. I mean, because I always sort out my stash off stream, but now it means I can just throw everything in here and not worry about it. Which is perfect. A lot better. I don't really like sorting my stash on stream. I'd rather do it on my own time usually. I feel like a weird pressure to like be in raid when I'm streaming. I'm like, I want to make the most of it. You know? I want to make the most of the stream. But with all this extra space, you can just like chuck stuff in. Which is super. Okay. That. Alright. Refresh these then. Really liked PV19 until I dropped number 19. Yeah, no, PV19's okay. Vector's a bit wild horizontally is the problem. I tried using the vector and it was just sort of too much, you know? That was the problem. It was too much. I should put this one up here. I'm doing this one more frequently. Works really well as burst fire. Yeah. Burst fire is really good. So what I've been doing now, which is quite nice, I've been crafting these slickers. Is that worth it? We'll craft the slickers up. Get a few more. And then you can use the slickers. This is like a nice feed-in thing, so I'm not maxing my flea rep anymore. So I'm going to get 3 of these for the slickers that I've crafted. And I'm going to craft those into ripstop, and then the ripstop goes into the ACPC. Get me more plates. More plates. Plates must grow. Oh, wait, I'm doing the one here. And scav case, what we get from the 2.5 this time. Some PP ammo. Tango down. Look, 2.5k. Like, good. Good. Don't knock it. Like, how much is that going to make from the scav case? Like, 19 times 1700. It's going to make like 32,000. It's like 10 times. I think I have 2 sets of these. I'll put it in here just to make sure it sells. Right, so we've probably got enough time for one more. Can't take too long. Maybe this time we go and check 15 and do the quest that I was going to do. I've got Iron Gate Key. I just need to go into there and find the thing, I think. The house arrest. What do I have to actually do? I have to go in, open the prison cell. Cell number 1. Don't necessarily want to do it like right at the beginning, but maybe it is worth taking the sniper. Maybe I will take a VPO this time. That's nice. I've literally got all of those things to hand. Oh, I do have APM. I've got more APM than I thought. Nice. Right, and then just in case we have a problem and I really do need them. Then I'll take some of these ecos as well. Get shot a little bit. I got a GAC plate to... Got a GAC plate to do the thing. Any soft armor damaged? Hardly. Not even worth repairing, really. Maybe I will anyway. What does that take it to? 11.7 out of 12, yeah. It's fine. Yeah, how much overweight am I? Tiny bit. Some. When did I get hit in the head? Or was that someone else's helmet? Or was that the other guy? No. Whatever. Was it going to be dark? That's going to be dark then, isn't it? Climbing plates underground. Yep. How long did it take you to find the lab stuff? I only found the solar power one. I haven't found the Intel one, and I haven't been back to labs yet. Because I had a very, very, very sad time playing labs. So I've stopped for a bit. Plates for the plate god. I agree. Have you come around to some of the plate carriers and rigs now in the advanced stages? Or this is a bit poor? I just don't see any reason to run them. Any of the ones that don't protect... Like, there's choices where you don't have to take the downside of the only soft armor around on the plate bit. There's just no need to... There's no need to do that, I think. Careful using too much APM. I've got 110. So, bringing in 9 is probably okay. Oh, Meldo. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Problem is getting that one initial plate. Yeah, get somebody to give it to you. Go on the Discord and get someone to just give you one. Blade's got some good advice there. Yeah, don't... Like, you want to learn a map, but yeah, rather than learning the whole map to begin with, try to learn a section of a map. Very good. Oh man, I love the standard equipment. The grey, like, commando rig. Like, cause can you only buy that from the flea? I don't think you can even get it from traders, can you? The grey commando rig, the MRE in the water. So bad when you find someone at level 1 like that. Don't even think I'll ever try labs. Not going to make it out. Get yourself a card and play it in offline. That's what I would do. Play offline mode because it doesn't consume the labs card. You can play it as many times as you like. You can turn raiders on and you can just wander around on your own fighting raiders. I genuinely didn't mind doing that for like when I was like newer to Tarkov. I thought that was quite good. Yeah, it's good. It's a good way to start getting into the map. Like, you got to learn the map layout somehow. Like, what I normally do on labs, if I'm practicing, I haven't done this for a while, but when I was, like, getting into it, I used to play this game where I'd run around and I'd try to hit every button as quickly as I could with raiders on. So, you know, medical, cargo, main, parking, hangar. Where am I going to see people here? Down this side, I guess. Oh! The VPO strikes like a viper. Like an absolute viper. Look at that. He got stuck on the car or like wasn't really paying attention or something. I probably shot him in the armpit through the side, like thoraxed him or something. I don't think I hit a headshot. I think I must have shot him under the arm. Like thorax side, one tap with the APM, because that will happen. Depends what you like. If you don't hit armor, I don't know. I wonder. The pen's high enough. I think that even through class 2, I think it would just kill you. I think. Was it a scav? Don't know actually. It didn't look like it. No, it was a PMC. It was indeed a PMC. So, the relaxed door is down here. Oh, no. Have they reverted the impenetrable arm thing? Not as far as I'm aware, yeah. Oh, well, that's actually not as good there, is it? Because you can't see down the avenue. That's why this worked so well. There's someone. Can't turn in its spot. Too hairy now. This is too hairy. I'm gonna try and flank. We'll see if it works. Let me over, let me over, let me over. Bit worried about behind, but getting there. Now, pretty sure one of them's in the supermarket. Don't know where the others are. Could be basically anywhere at this point. I think he might have ducked around. Oh no, he's still there. I hope I'm not getting flanked myself. There's two. There's like another. There's another couple though. Damn it. Oh! 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 I almost needed SJ6 to pull off some of this stuff. I need to like recalibrate some of my guns and things to make this work. I actually don't have any rounds. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it, Scav. Pain in the ass. Have to do something else. No. I got this the wrong way around. See if we can fix ourselves. We get into another big fight. So the one died in the alley. The other one I lit up didn't kill. They haven't gone to theatre because I would have heard them. Can't go to theatre because they'll hear me. Yeah, that's an SVD. That's probably got nothing to do with the fight that we just had. Probably our guy. I would guess. Do you shoot upon a VPO for range? I was actually doing Tarkov Shooter Part 4. Was primarily the idea. Can I get out of this without... You get into here through there. Like the flat. Is there another one? Any more? Chair kill. I know. Incredibly cheeky. That one was quite cheeky, I agree. This is the information scav. To check if there are any more players. Doesn't sound like it. Have this gun build in a vid? Not yet. But I will soon. A probe scav. Yes, I love it. My life for ire. Okay, not just that guy. Don't know why I didn't use the Gorner stay, to be honest. I forgot I had it. GG's just hunted you on the streets, cheeky spot. Thank you. I enjoyed the cat and mouse. Were you in the squad? Were you part of the squad? Because I've been fighting like a 3 or 4 man since the beginning. Where's that final scav? Ah, were you two in... Did I kill him in the corridor? In the little... Sorry, in the little tunnel. Little arch. Little archway. Exactly. Okay. I was fighting some other people before that. I don't know, so I don't know whether that was you guys or not. Maybe it was someone else. I fought a lot of people. I'll probably die now trying to loot. That's usually what happens, but... Nearly a full Koran, to be fair. It's quite nice. Oh, 5-5-1. Hasty. Don't have the ability to make that yet. It is currently being modified. 5-6.
Вроде никого. А, вот тут, короче, друган мой бывал точно.
You know, it might be more efficient to just keep... Odd. Careful looting 506 when you're running blackout. That's true. The taking the beta for extra little juice. Can't tell if that's like... That's AI. Yeah, it's definitely AI. He sounds unwell. Kind of wanted to just get him before he like disappeared into somewhere annoying. What time has it got? 30 minutes. Okay, it's still got a long time left in this raid. A piece of paracord doing in the pharmacy. Okay. Yeah, blackout, and it blows up in your face, yeah. Yeah, CBJ injection sorted him out. Alright, so back to the tunnel? I suppose? Actually, maybe I should loot this dead scab first. What are my extracts again? I can't remember. I need some food and water. Do I have, like, damaged house or anything? No, I got a collapsed crane. Expo. Limb of. Collapsed crane sucks. Not that far from here. He was very well hidden. We'll say. The scav. Maybe he has some drinks on him or something. Go on the Trooper 35 some. If you want to loot him, it's just so light. That's what I think is so good about it. It's just really, really light. I'll eat this while we got the chance. Gorgonzola. Yeah, the Gorgonstay. I just call it the VPO 215. I don't ever call it the Gorgonstay. I think it came to the game as the 215 and then got renamed with like Gorgonstay in inverted commas later. Oh yes, you can't vault this. I don't know why, but you've never been able to vault that. Super weird. Feels like a bit of a kill tunnel here. Assuming our friend was telling the truth that we killed, that they were duo, not more. Okay, swap the condors. I'm not taking... Oh, that's an SR. I might swap the Gorno for the SR. That. Just got on it. Level 4 plates. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. How many do these actually have in them then? Okay, that is 20. All right. Full 20. Okay, this is okay. Good. I'll drink the hot rod. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Klimov no matter what. I think. Expo's like the whole other side of the map. I'm half tempted to go and check the factory marked bit. I always forget where that actually is in here. Scope. Oh, you mean for mine? I mean, I should get it back in insurance. But I will put this on. Put this on the SR. Yeah, I guess we'll take it for now. Am I going the right way? Which way is the mark room again, guys? I always forget where it is. I've hardly been to it. It's up here somewhere. Always lose where it is. Down this side? Here we go. There we are. Okay, what we got in here then? A Tetris. Motor. A mutant. A spear. I think what I'll do is I will take... let's see, what's the best thing to do here? Let me just drop this for a second, pick the spear up. Take that. That. Probably have to drop all of this. Drop that. Yeah, let me take the parts. Let me take the parts off the M4. Better idea. I'll take. Oh, we can put that on there. That on there. Oh, unfortunately, I can't put that on there because it's a this type of one. Take the 5A. Okay. Didn't put that down. Take this and then bring that back up. I think that works. That. The mutant's not very good anymore. People don't really like the mutant. Commands of SP6. That was the M4. I heard the steps. Yeah, I heard the steps. Or just a scav running around nearby, I would guess. Sledgehammer? Too big to take, realistically. I've got a mutant already. I haven't actually done that gunsmith because I need to... Condor's conflict. First thing mask, I guess, is like, you know what, maybe I should swap to the XLs. I don't want to. The contact falls are so good. It feels horrible to like have to choose, you know? Like, oh man, like I don't want to swap because pieces aren't really bad. Feel like that. Better. Yeah, the contact force is like half what keeps me alive. I feel like very loath to get rid of them. Okay? What do you lack? And I could as well. Again, I've got ears on me, so it's like... do I want to like trade my survivability? I feel like no. Okay, well, I mean, this is fine. Right. I gotta go now. Alright, let's get away towards the exit. Gotta go, gotta go. Empty the chest on mags. Yeah, I could. It's because I was going to use it before, but I should really have the spear. You know, I should really have the spear in the bag. In all honesty. To have the spear in the bag ready, because like I'm not gonna. The spear's like okay, but I think the SR's better in this circumstance. Right. All right. Mule time. Bear can't fold. Nah. So I'm going to cross the road. Just min-maxing? Yeah. I don't want to min-max the... The thing is, this is the thing. Like, I don't want to min-max the XLs. And I don't want to min-max the ULAG. This is the problem. Because it's like, I don't want to downgrade in raid. It feels terrible. Feels terrible. IRL, yes. I don't know in game. Yeah, I won't do it in game. Yeah, the spears are a lot. They're like 300k, and that's cheap. In the evenings, in prime time, I've seen them up at like 500,000 rubles. And part of the deal with them is that they come with the Sig Tango scope. Well, and the Sig Tango scope is worth like 100k on its own. Chargeable battery. And you can sell the suppressor. And people will still have to buy it from the fleet. Now, I really hope that I can get to the green flare without dying here. I'm close enough that I just feel like I don't want to use Mule, but I'll be sad if I die at the same time. I probably should. Given the amount of the value that I've got on me, I probably should just use a Mule. Holy crap, what the frick is that? What gun is that? Yeah, because the extract's like right around the corner. It's also scary to, like, run around here. If anybody's... God. If there's scouts were running. I'm actually going to just use an SJ6. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on, no. No, let me out. Okay, we nearly paid the price there. Oh boy, we nearly paid the price. Woo! All right. Remind me never to skimp on the mule ever again. Thank you. It's the guy from chat earlier that told you to cap the exit. Oh, that was a squeaky bum time. Oh boy, I was wondering why not painkiller. Yeah, I just didn't think about it and forgot. This was good though. Look at this raid. Look at this raid. That was sick. That was actually sick. Look at that. Nice one. Terrible occasion to lose all your legs. Yeah. MCX. Good gun. Good gun. Look at that. Look at all the damage. My poor left arm. It's another one of those classics. I'd like screenshot it and be like, been through a lot. Cool. That was a raid and a half, eh? That was a raid and a half. Right, friends. Unfortunately, time for me to go. It's time for me to depart for another stream. But it's been a real good time. We've had a really good one today. We're going to hop over to somebody else. Who are we going to go and see? Let's go and have a look. Who is on? Who's online? Who's playing the game? Is Escape from Tarkov and enjoying themselves. Maybe we go to Geeks. Let's go to Geeks. Yes, it was good today. I enjoyed the MCX. I love playing Streets. Ram Cleaner seems to help. Actually, decent. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging. And I will catch you guys on, on Friday, tomorrow for ScavTalk if you're around for the podcast. Otherwise, video on Saturday. And then I'll be on for the next stream on Monday. Oh my goodness, literally a raid right at the end. I'm literally just about to go. I'm so sorry, Drakezilla. We're going to have to go in and we'll both be raiding Geeks together. We'll do a joint raid chain. We're going to go right now and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.